Hello team, it's Rich and it's Neil, and this time we've got New Balance's 2023 range. We're not only looking at the bats, but this time,
What's the first?
gutted, and a first, Neil's got the soft stuff on.
Yep.
Yes, so we're going to let you know a little bit about that too. Oh, stay tuned.
Shot.
Oh, well bowled. I'll let that go.
Oh, that's nearly a bullseye first up.
Right team, as you can see, we've got Captain America in front of us, or otherwise known as the New Balance TC range. So here we go. Oh, we've got one top of the shop. Very funky looking stickers, lovely grip. Can't believe they've got 4 colours in this one. That's impressive, isn't it? Lots of different funkiness to the grip. I'm not quite sure. It's kind of like a what was that pimply type one? That was a ribbed one, wasn't it? Not
That's a
ribbed.
bit more like an octopus, and that's a bit more like a traction.
It is, isn't it? There you go. Got
There's
there
a bit of
now.
everything though, isn't it?
Bit of New Balance at the top as well. Just round the sides, regular side stickers. Looks very funky on the back. We'll talk a little bit more about the toe in the bottom in a minute, sorry, and we've got a toe guard on the bottom. So yeah, overall, she's a nice one. She balances out really nicely, lots of wood, a little bit further up just from the aesthetics. And of course you've got the soft stuff there as well.
Some gloves to go with it, yeah. I really like the colourways in this. So this is the TC range. Test cricket, really what that stands for.
What about technical cricket?
Technical cricket.
Technical cricketer?
Have that as well.
Traditional cricketer.
cricket.
Oh no.
We've got all three going.
We've got loads on, yeah.
The standard toe shape, really. Pretty thick, pretty decent high spine, but lots of wood in the bat all the way through. Standard shape from New Balance, really.
Yeah.
But I think that's going to go pretty nicely. Like you say, I've got the gloves to go with it. I've also got the pads on as well, so I'm fully kitted up for giving this all a go.
Yeah.
Looking forward to getting the nets with this. I think graphically, it's a really good upgrade from previous years. I think the blue is quite striking compared to previous years too.
Yeah.
So they're going to see plenty of players using this over the summer.
Well, Router uses it, so you can't go wrong, can you?
And because of that, it's always popular.
Yeah.
So expect to see lots of these bats around. I think we're going to go and give it a good go in the nets and see how we get on.
Can we play like Joe Root? We're back in the game.
I'm absolutely TC'd up here.
Oh, top cap.
Top cat. But I've got the pads and the gloves to go with the bat. So for the first time ever, we're going to see how we get on with all three.
This is the first time ever, and I'm not saying anything, but for right-handers, you are lucky. Left-handers, we've got nothing.
No, they just sent it to the better player behind us.
Just sent it all the wrong way round, lads. Oh, you're going to like it.
It's
I
nice,
knew
isn't
it.
It is nice. It's really good. It's great pickup, isn't it? So well balanced.
Oh.
You can just hold it. It's nice. Yeah, it's really good. Really well weighted in the right places, which gives it a really good balance for me. And then you know that you've got everything behind it when you do hit it. Try some on the back foot, but it's a really nice bat. Oh, even there you can punch them. Yeah, it's really good. Really well balanced. It's actually a lovely piece of willow, this one, which does
It is,
help.
isn't it?
But you get full value for your shots. You feel so in control. I must admit, these gloves are pretty comfy too, and the pads are also very nice to wear. So an all-round, really good combo. Love the colours too. It matches off really nicely. Did it look all right or not?
Yeah, it looks $1 million, ladies and gents. Played like $1 million.
I feel like I'm walking out and I totally look the part.
You do.
You then got to try and back it up, haven't you?
Yeah, but if you just get that bat in the way, I think you'll be all right.
I think if you're playing club cricket and you walk out looking like this, so you've got to be able to play.
You do, you need that. Okay, we have the technical cricketer.
Well, you got the TC.
TC, yeah, nice balance. Oh, well bowled. I'll let that go.
Who leaves them in a bat review?
Well, you've got to. It was a good area.
You're batting like Joe Root already.
Yeah, well, you don't, yeah.
He goes and run a ball, Joe Root.
Yeah, he's quite good. I can't claim to be anywhere near as good as him. So it's got a nice handle. It's a little bit thicker, but I like the handle. Great balance to this. Really good balance. I mean, again, if you find the middle there, that's super. I think you're going to like this one, you know, Neil.
You think?
Yeah, I think you're going to be a fan of this one. I think you're going to struggle to get away from the heritage. And this one.
Well, you're hitting it nicely, so...
Yeah, but I have to say them straight in the middle, this is a really nice bat. And it's going to give you, because of the balance, it's going to suit so many people. Good players, the not so goods, the big hitters, the stroke players. It's got really good options, I think. And you're definitely going to be able to get your hands through it with your short ball. And pick it up and pull it and do all sorts.
He's showing off now. He's showing off.
You know, I knew where it was going. Get over there.
He's hit that.
Yeah, see, that's really nice. Again, because you can get your hands through it. No wonder Joe Root likes this. Wow, so does Rich. I like this one. I like the colours. It's blending in beautifully with our background, isn't it? The old DC range. Direct cricket, dynamic cricket.
Dangerous cricket?
Oh, yes. Can't have dud cricketer, can we? No point buying it. Anyway, looks really funky. And what we have said from the very start with this video is we do like the stickers, and we think straight away the sticker is very appealing and people are going to pick the bat up, which of course is the first bit you want people to do. So we like the stickers on these. Bit camo-y, don't get caught in the jungle. And again, lots of different funkiness in the grip. Just give you a little look down the bottom. A little bit more of a flatter toe with a toe guard, and just a quick visual on the shape. Looks a lot of wood all the way down it, and a little bit of a concave shape on the back. Anyway, overall we like the look of the New Balances, and that's so different from the TC as well, isn't it? What do you think from technical bits?
I think technically it's similar, isn't it? It's standard toe shape again, really, maybe a little bit squarer than on the TC. Edge is very similar, lots of wood, high spine, swell in and around that point there. I think we're going to find it.
Yeah.
I've got the gloves to go with it actually, so I'm going to be trying those.
Good.
Just so I've got the full kit on. Looking forward to
giving it a try.
a little whack with these.
Yeah, sounds good. Come on, let's give it a
Who's
go.
using this year?
Oh, this one's Steve Smith.
Steve Smith.
He's all right, Steve, actually.
That's why
playing for Sussex as well, isn't he?
He is going to
Yeah,
have a little
gonna
appearance there, but no doubt appearing in the Ashes as well.
Yeah, he'd probably score a lot of runs, but that's what good players do, isn't it? We better go and find out if we're good players with this too. Here goes. How are we feeling down there, the dynamic cricketer?
I feel like I need to be dynamic.
Look out, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll see how we get on. Oh, that's nearly a bullseye first up. I warned him. I said I'm coming out dynamic.
He's nearly killed him.
I'm absolutely millimetres away there. I think that'll do.
Right, on that note, that's a nice bat.
If you're going to play dynamic, then take out your cameraman.
Slide behind the net, no? Oh, it's gone through the rider at the rider special.
Had to, it was a bit fuller.
Yeah, that is true. He's getting his hands through.
Definitely get full value, plenty of wood in this. It's a good shape as well, to be fair. And it doesn't pick up too heavy. I thought it was going to be a bit heavier on the pickup side, but it's actually pleasantly light in terms of the pickup. See what she's like on the back foot. See if I've still got enough time.
Oh, that was not quite short enough.
No, that rushed me a little bit.
You could still punch that one though.
Yeah, you can still punch. I think you can probably get in and just a little look for ones there. And then horizontally, I think we should be able to play some cuts, some pulls.
Sharp.
Yeah, that's got something about it, this one. I knew you liked this one, but this is actually really good.
Yeah, it's a nice shape.
Yeah.
Really nice shape.
There's less to the pads than in the TC range, but actually sit really nicely on your legs. The glove's really flexible, lots of blocks in there, so they work really nicely. And actually, the colours, although they're sort of quite striking, don't over-dominate between the range, I don't think.
No, it doesn't at all, does it? No.
Feels really nice. Good combo. Definitely something I'm warming to, DC.
Ooh.
Maybe that could be a new career. I'll tell you what, that first one was close. Mate.
Yeah, it looked ridiculously close.
Millimetres.
Here we go. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, this is me all over. I am a dynamic cricketer.
You look quite excited here, Rick.
I do, I like this one. I like the shape.
What are you most excited about before you hit one of these balls?
Of all the bats we've tried,
Well, yeah, with that.
I like the shape of it. I think it's very similar to the shape I've got at the moment. So I'm thinking I could like this, and by the way, picking it up, moving it around in the old hands, I feel like I could. Don't let me down, dynamic. Oh, you're not again. He's got that full short ball again. He loves the short ball. I was heavily planted on that front foot. Oh, there we go. That's a lovely shape.
It sounds good as well. It sounds like you've got quite a bit behind the ball.
Yes, you have. It's very forgiving, this shape. Yeah, you've got a lot of forgiveness across the blade. Oh, awful shape from me. Sorry, team.
Just based on that shot, I think the odds at Paddy Power have gone up a little bit. So if I was someone at home, I'd be getting a bet on now.
It's a nice bat, this one. I like this. I'd say the other one is either the TC was more balanced.
Shot.
But I do like the shape of this one. We better go back foot because that's a really nice shape.
Well played. Felt like you were able to adjust quite late at that point, but...
Because of the balance and the wood goes up and down the bat, you have got more balance to it, or more than you think you would have. The distribution's good. Yeah, again, I can get round. I'm comfortable. I'm not struggling with this one. I think for strikers of the ball, this is good. I think it's a good balance to it. I think shot players could use it.
Not that we pick bats on stickers, we've said this lots of times, but looks more like your sort of colourway, Hinders.
Yeah, it's got a, it's quite toned down, quite quiet, isn't it? Subtle. Yeah, it suits me down to the ground, really, doesn't it? Well, this is a clean-looking, smooth bat. It really does look the business. I do like the stickers. I do like the sort of the flashiness, the flex in there. Very, very shiny. It is the Heritage range. Heritage Plus, I should say. Anyway, right, up and down, a little bit of grey and white all the way through. Very funky on the colours. Very similar style of sticker throughout there. Pretty much the whole range, to be honest. It's just a difference in colourway. We've got a little sticker on the side here, and again, New Balance have done the same that side. Underneath, we have well, I guess you'd call it a little bit of a rounded toe. It probably is, but it has got a bit of a spine to it that, again, you can see on the back of the bat. So there you go.
I think that's the thing. Look. The spine's going all the way through it, isn't it? All the way down to the end.
It is.
Here, all the way down to the toe. You're right. Graphically, it's very stylish. I think you're quite a fan of this. It's quite slick, quite elegant. Shape-wise, again, yes, we've got the spine going through the middle, but again, it's more of a concave feel, isn't it? And you've still got a lot of wood there.
You've got a lot of forgiveness.
A lot of forgiveness in and around that hitting zone, in and around that mid-sweet spot. I'm fortunate I've got the gloves again to go with this.
You have, haven't you?
So I'm going to be fully New Balanced up for this bat review. And we're going to get in there and hit some balls. Let's give it a go.
Let's go.
I'm fully Heritage. Bat, pads, gloves. Very stylish, I'd say.
It is, isn't it?
Looks great. Feels really light. Just trying to go wide of the camera this time.
Oh, not out. Okay.
A lot of bat in that.
It's never stopped an umpire before. Oh, lovely hands.
Yeah, I think you can definitely get your hands through with this.
Yes, you can.
You've got that freedom, that weight distribution through the bat's really good, really even, picks up light.
Oh, well played.
That's runs down there, right?
It is, isn't it? Oh, nice hands.
Oh, there's a bit more bounce in there for a Rich Hindley. Similar to mid-wicket. We haven't had one of those yet. We haven't had Joe Root late cut yet either.
Oh yes, he's good at those, isn't he?
We like those. Yeah, really good. Simply styled, but I like it. Really well balanced. Pads, very similar structure and shape to the Burn.
Yeah.
Gloves are nice. My only slight criticism about the glove, on my right hand thumb for some reason, doesn't feel as much, I haven't got as much length in there for some reason. I feel I'm right on the edge of it, but that might be a one-off with the glove.
Yeah.
But pretty comfortable and all round, really good matching throughout, really.
Okay, Heritage, classic, lovely shape.
You like the look of this one, didn't you?
Yeah, it's a very appealing bat, very nice, a nice looking one.
Oh, shot.
Lovely balance to it.
That's 4 runs.
Middle's in a lovely spot. Very comfort, yeah, it's just very similar to a TC for me. It's just once you get that ball in that zone, you just can feel like you hit through it. Yeah, I tell you what, I think you might struggle between the old Heritage and the TC.
You look like you had plenty of time with that.
Yeah, it's a nice bat. It's just comfortable to swing through, very good. Have a go on the back foot, see what happens, but you can stand there and hit it. It's comfy. Get your hands through. It's in a comfy place. It's a good bat to go across with. It's a really good lightweight bat from this particular one that we're using. It has a good balance to it, good shape. There's not much down the bottom of the bat, so that might cause problems, you know, early season, late on, people bowl very full, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I think again, we're going to be a really popular shape. We did it last year, we'll do it again this year. It is the Burn Baby Burn. Can't go wrong with that name, fantastic, we loved it, we thought it was great fun. Again, we're going to go slight change in colour on the stickers, but other than that, you're going to see the basic same structure in the stickers on your New Balance bat, sideways and again and on the front. They look really good, they look really funky. Do like the fact that they've coloured their grips to coordinate with the stickers on the bat, and that goes really well. Just a quick look down the bottom of the bat, a little bit of a thicker toe, and we've got a rounded toe. A little bit of spine to this one, and of course give you a little look at the profile. Now there is a big difference to this one compared to some of the other bats in the range, but of course that's not my department. I shall leave that to Neil and his technical specifications.
Well. You weren't nearly there. I think first of all, yeah, Burn was in the range last year as well. Graphically, it's an upgrade for me. A lot more vibrant and a lot brighter. The biggest thing with the Burn, it's the lighter bat in the range. What they do here is they also go for a shorter blade length, about 15mm difference to compare to your standard blade length, but then a slightly longer handle. And what that does, as we've said probably in previous videos, it means you get more wood down in the central part of the bat where your hitting zone is. So you should get more power from that area in there. So this is going to be a great option, I think, for younger cricketers getting into your first short handle bat, those looking for that lightweight pickup. I think that's going to go really well, but without losing any of the power content.
Exactly.
I've also got the gloves to go with it. I think this is where the blue really does come into its own. Very striking.
Very matching.
I'm looking forward to using those. So I think let's get in the nets and
give it a try.
Give it a go.
Yeah, cool. Let's go.
I quite like the feel already, though.
Oh, good.
Just saying.
Yeah, you see, that's what happens. Quite likes the feel. Going to York him.
You said a couple of balls and you Yorked me.
You got me a few times. Oh.
There we go.
Hands all ready, straight through.
I like this.
Now, if you don't walk into that shop at some stage and buy a bat with a shorter blade and a longer handle, I will be very, very surprised.
Yeah, that's definitely, I think that's the huge advantage of this for me. You still get full value, you get a lot of power still.
Pads and gloves as well.
Mate, I feel this is a really good setup with the Burn. I love the colour blue they've gone for.
Yeah.
So much more striking. The gloves are more flexible than the Heritage range. And fit better, and I think it's a really good sort of matching blue. The pads are the same, feel very similar to the Heritage. I'll also put on some matching trainers.
Yes, did you notice that New Balance? You should have done.
Pretty comfortable in there. All in there. Just gives you that late flexibility of being able to just adjust. Just, you know, whether you want to get it finer.
Yeah.
Or in there, you can just be quite whippy with it. Then hopefully be a bit more aggressive through the leg side. Got options with this. It's nice. I like it.
Are you torn with your choice here? Are you ready to make that move? That's the big question.
The blue could tip it. It's a lovely blue.
Right, let's burn it. Oh, out. Yeah, you're going to take a bit of time to get used to the timing of this. That longer handle, shorter bat. Shorter blade length. Just takes a bit of time on the grooving, but you know what you're hoping to gain from this is a bit more wood in it.
But does it offer you a lighter pickup or not?
It does definitely offer a lighter balance, a lighter pickup, and it potentially gives you the chance to have a lighter bat with more wood in it. Yeah, I think that's lots of transition cricketers, lots of young cricketers coming in, all that sort of stuff, stroke players.
Back of a length.
Yeah, probably suit the type of bat, or you'd like to think it does. Oh, wait there, Rich.
It's not quite short enough there, is it, on that length? So
no, it's okay. That's come, and again, you're going to be able to go across bat with this really easily
Shot.
because you can get round your body. You can get extended. It's a light bat, good balance to it, easy to come across your horizontal bat shots. I think we're starting to see a lot of really good options in that shorter blade, longer handle, new bat sort of structure, format, whatever phrase you want to call it. And I think this is another really good one for people. And I think really, really positive for customers because I think consumers, because I think they're going to really like that. It is, and I'm gutted to say this, and I'm going to say this now, thanks to New Balance, thanks. You've provided Neil with all this lovely kit to wear, this right-handed kit to wear, and I suppose we ought to find out what your thoughts on each of them were, just very quickly.
Well, I'll give New Balance a genuine thanks for providing the better player with the better kit. So that's really, really good of them.
Brilliant.
In a quick snap, we've done really good reviews on the pads and the gloves themselves, but as a bit of a 30-second wrap-up, for me, Heritage pads and Burn pads are very similar. It's very similar in construction, felt the same, quite a little bit lighter than the rest, but probably because they've got slightly less protection in them. I much preferred the Burn gloves to the Heritage gloves. I struggled with the thumb piece on the Heritage ones, just found it a little bit too small. But the Burn offer a lot more flexibility in
lots more finger blocks.
Lots more finger blocks. So I also liked the blue in those. DC, really good solid pad, lots of protection, extra leather in the knee roll, bit of bling in the gloves, very comfortable gloves. Enjoyed those. TC, they're real top end. They were quite something. Just the little touches of detail, found the extra little bit of leather there, which is then not going to pull on the buckles too much. It's going to make them last a lot longer. Lots of protection in those, and the gloves again, they were superb. Tons of protection, lots of blocks, lots of flexibility. Enjoyed wearing those.
Good.
Overall though,
good range.
Yeah, good range, solid, and they all go really nicely with the bats.
Yes, they did, didn't they?
And I think the touch of blue, you could other than the DC range, which I think you're going to have to wear together.
Yes.
Anything else would probably go with something else. So you could wear some Heritage pads with TC or Burn gloves.
Yeah.
That would be absolutely fine. You could wear the TC gloves with the Burn pads, or the other way around. I think that all complements them really well.
Yeah.
DC's probably a bit out on its own,
isn't it?
with a bit of a camo look.
Yeah. So our bat wrap up, we're going to say both of these two shapes are quite similar. And just to give you a bit of a highlight of that, we both felt good shape of willow, lots of willow in sort of the middle hitting zone. You have that little convex spine in both. Got a little bit more pronouncement of the spine all the way down, a little less this side, but there was not much to choose between those two. The finish of the toes you can definitely see is a slight difference, but both of those shapes we really liked and would suit a lot of players. I mean, the wood in this is something pretty special. We really enjoyed batting with that and we're super grateful for having a go with that one. Then it kind of just comes down to whether you'd want I felt that was a balanced version, or you could go a lighter in that one than maybe this one. I don't know. I think that's open to interpretation. Then we move into the DC, the dynamic cricketer, which of course forced Neil to be very dynamic and nearly killed Nath, our cameraman. But that one is that little bit more concave shape, a little bit more wood all the way across. But with some bats, they tend to sort of stick in a hitting zone. This one goes up and down the whole of the blade and does give you a lot of options for your cross bat shots and your vertical bat shots. Steve Smith uses it, so I'm guessing he's had a bit of an input into it, as Joe Root has with this one. And I mean, personally, I quite like that shape, and I really liked the way that bat came across and felt. I mean, the stickers look pretty cool too. And then you've got Burn Baby Burn, which we said in our little clip was a really good addition to the new bat range that manufacturers are coming out with, the shorter blade, longer handle. With this particular variety, there's lots of wood in it. Very similar, if we're going to be honest, to a Heritage in the shape of the bat, but with your shorter blade length, gives you that real opportunity to get your hands through it, hit it harder, choose a lighter weight bat, gives you the wood in the bat. So I think
There's something for everyone, isn't there?
yeah,
Something for everyone. In a condensed family, which we think is actually quite good, because you can see the differentials.
yes,
Really like the graphics and the styling this year. They've definitely had a vibrant uplift across all 4 bats. The blue particular in the Burn and the TC is quite striking. Your Heritage, very simply styled, slick. If you're not sure, I think that's a conservative go-to would be that one.
yeah, it's a
But
good shout.
the other 3
Gives you a
do
bit of
offer you
difference.
something different.
Yeah,
So that time has come, Rich, I think, where you're going to choose probably which one we all
yeah,
think
go.
we know you're going to go for.
Yeah,
DC.
yeah, DC. All the way, it's my shape. It's and when I had a little bat with it, I really liked it. I just like the shape of it. I like the way it feels in the hands. I like the forgiveness you get all the way up and down the bat. I like the fact that I can play vertical and horizontal. I think it's a really good bat. I would say this piece of wood is absolutely gorgeous. I really like that. And I quite like the idea of the shorter blade, longer handle. I think it does work, but for me, I'm there all the way.
DC all the way.
Yeah.
I think for me, if I was going to be conservative, I would go for the Heritage.
Yeah.
I think that's a good shape. You can't go wrong. Looks smart. But I'm not going to be conservative this time. I'm going to push the boat out a little bit more. And for me, the Burn offers you that lightness and power. But I'm going to go with the TC. A, that was an unbelievable piece of willow.
It is.
But B, I think graphically it's great, but shape's good, very similar to the Heritage. You mentioned that earlier.
Yeah.
I think you can have some fun with that. That's going to be a great all-round bat. Going to be popular because Joe Root's using it, but it should be popular because it's a cracking bat.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm going TC.
Fantastic. Well, ladies and gents, we are a little surprised. I did think the Burn had a really good chance this year.
You did?
I did. For the
did,
for
it
the
did.
first time.
You know, we are going to pick. The more these are around, one of us is going to pick one of these quite soon because of all the elements it gives you that we've talked about. But I can't change my mind, so I'm going to have to go with TC.
Wonderful stuff. We hope you liked our video as much as we enjoyed using the bats and of course Neil using the stuff, the soft stuff, which I think again makes a big difference, gives us a little bit more of a chance to talk to you about the nuances of all of this and how it feels. If you like the video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel because we are chucking out more stuff as we speak, and of course do leave a little comment below. You can talk to us about anything you like, we don't mind, whether you like the idea of us wearing the softs or which particular bat was your favourite. Doesn't matter what comment it is, we look forward to hearing from you, and of course we'll see you soon on another video.